We're all fucking up all the time. You're fucking up all the time. You probably made a lot of mistakes today that you might not even know about. And I know that I made some mistakes, even though I don't know what they are. And we're just walking around blundering. Welcome in, much love, Trav here from Venice Beach. Good news though, that means there's lots of room for improvement. There's a lot of things that you can do better, and we're gonna go over it and talk about it and change our mindset so we can take more responsibility for our results instead of blaming external government, Manascu, bad luck, God coming down on us. There's a lot that we can do if we just play better in life, play better in games. So again, I'm down here in Venice Beach, really fun spot. I came in yesterday, met some internet pro dunker friends, and have a clip of that up on my Instagram. Staying here with my brother, he lives down here, and really cool place. I like LA actually, it's nice. But what I've been thinking about a lot is GP Las Vegas. I came down here on my way from Grand Prix Las Vegas, played a Magic the Gathering tournament. I finished 11-4, my record, 90th place out of 2,500 players. So I finished in the top 4%, but that's not really good for me. That's kind of average. A lot of people would be happy about that, but you always need to strive for the best. And really what I think about is not how I could get luckier, but all the mistakes that I make leading up to that point. And we're gonna go over it, but the point is, most people, especially in Magic the Gathering, think like that everything's under their control, or rather that they made the right plays when they lost and it just comes down to luck. A lot of people think that if they can't figure out, or their opponent doesn't see obvious mistakes, that they didn't make them. The reality is that everyone makes tons of mistakes. The best players make fewer mistakes. The people who get further in life are either making fewer mistakes or making such a higher volume of plays that they're able to get more things right. But the bottom line is that there's tons of unknown unknowns. You shouldn't assume that just because you can't immediately see what went wrong, that you did everything right. You should generally assume that there's things you could have done better, right? So my elimination match that knocked me out of top 8 contention. At first, I thought I played it great, and the person next to me said, I didn't see anything you could have done different to win. But I thought more deeply about it, and I made a mistake on the second turn, not playing around something I knew they might have. I made a mistake on the third turn, taking the wrong roll. I made a mistake in deck building, having the wrong card in my deck. And I made a mistake again later in the game, not playing around something that I should have known about, choosing the wrong target from the wrong card. So I made 4 mistakes in my elimination match from something that looked like it was well played. And I want to thank the spectator who came to me after and said, why did you do this and not that? Most people, a lot of people would get defensive there, or a lot of people would not even be accepting to the coaching, the comments and that sort, and would never find out that there's things they could have done. So I think like, man, I played really poorly. Maybe I've gotten worse because I didn't used to do this, but really, I just think more deeply. Like, I can think back to my first Grand Prix top 8 and GP Oakland in 2010 when I was knocked out from Adam Yurchik in the quarterfinals, the top 4. He played right into my violent outburst. If I have this card, I just win on the spot on the third turn, and I didn't have it. And I thought for a long time I was unlucky. I was mad that I didn't win that Grand Prix, but really, it took me 7 years to figure out my mistake was not playing a card that a lot of people had suggested to me that I didn't even try, Simian Spirit Guide. If I had gotten my Fulminator Mage down in the second turn, then I would have won, no question. So, it's hard to admit, but the point of this is, I'm one of the best players in Magic, and I make tons of mistakes. And if you think that you're not making mistakes, you're not thinking deeply enough, or you don't have people in your corner, you don't have coaches, or you don't have spectators, you don't have friends who are pointing it out to you so you can get better. You got to take a step back from blaming luck and take some responsibility and say, wow, right, look and uncover and try to find out what you did wrong. And again, the good news of this is it's very exciting because there's lots of room for improvement. it's possible to win almost everything if you just play perfect, right? It's nearly impossible to play perfect, and there's the challenge. And then we have life, and life is the same kind of thing, where I say you're making tons of mistakes, you don't really even know about it. I mean, there's so many different better habits you could have that you don't know about. There's certain knowledge you could have that would change everything for you. The experiences that I had that totally changed my behavior from the past, right? Make mistakes. I mean, a minor mistake is like not minor mistake. What I mean by you may have made this mistake is you're up too late on your phone because you charge your phone next to your bed. It caused insomnia. You wake up too late today, weren't able to work out in the morning. It felt like a slug going to work, and then come back lethargic, lie in bed or lie on the couch after work, and then you're up late on the phone. You know, here's an example of constantly fucking up, making little mistakes that snowball out of control. So I'm not telling you this to demoralize you, but to excite you about, yo, you can play this, you can play Magic way better, you can, whatever it is you're doing, you can play life way better. It's really exciting because there's so much more you could do, you just don't know about it, right? So I don't strive to play perfect, and I'm not disappointed when I do things wrong, when I make the wrong play, I have the wrong habit, I say the wrong thing, I do the wrong thing, whatever, right? I'm just trying to, one, reduce percentage of mistakes, and also increase my action taking to the point where it just matters less because I'm stepping up to the bat and taking more swings. Like for Magic, okay, so I made more mistakes. Try to be aware, self-aware, and think deeply and reduce my percentage of mistakes. But if I just go to more tournaments, sometimes I'll play a little bit better, and instead of 11-4, I'll be 13-2 and be in that top 8, right? 12-3, like reduce the volume of mistakes, but just step up to the bat, put yourself in more positions to win, you know? And I think being in Venice right now, putting myself in the position to win. Go get some food, get in the surf, see what's going on. If I have friends at the basketball courts right now, really cool vibes down here. And I'm learning a lot. I've learned a lot in a short period of time. So I got nothing but love for you and want to thank you all for being here with me. I hope you learned a lot from this, and it's cool for you to share. Oh yeah, I want you always, here's a few action taking if you made it this far. I want it to be useful, something you can apply immediately. So here's the practice. The last thing that you lost or just didn't go your way exactly, think more deeply about how you're responsible for your result, and at the least say, I don't know what I don't know, I probably could have done something better, I'm not sure, and try to think deeply on it and find one thing that you could have done better. It could be a Magic the Gathering, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be anything, but think about how you are responsible for your result and what's 1 or 2 ways that you fucked up, or 4 ways that you fucked up that you can improve on the next time, lessons that you learned. So you can share that below if you want, you don't have to. If you're watching this from my Travis Wu channel, then that's cool. If you're not, go subscribe to that. And for those of you who want help with your Magic the Gathering and want some coaching from a professional player, I do that. And from my Travis Wizard channel, there'll be a link down below of how to apply for the mastermind. So hope you find that useful, and I got lots more coming for you. Thank you all, much love, and talk to you all soon. Peace. And it's okay if you fuck up, just keep going, learn from it, and keep stepping up to the plate. You got it, baby. Keep going.